I want to welcome you guys to my channel. I'm going to do a review on my first time using this East Oak smoker. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to fill up this water pan. This allows you to keep the moisture in the smoker so nothing gets dried out. This is a smoker that I ordered off of Amazon and I heard good reviews about it, so that's the reason why I got it. And this is my very first smoker, so I'm going to put it to the test and see how it does. So the first thing after filling up this pan is you're going to drop it back into the smoker right at the bottom. And you want to be careful not to spill it. I almost spilled the pan, so just be careful of that. One thing I must say, I really like the latch on this thing. It just really grabs well and it closes and seals very nicely. All right, next you want to grab this container on the side. This is where you put your wood chips. Now you want to use nothing but wood chips. If you use anything else, you're gonna cause a fire, so just be careful. So here I got some applewood wood chips. I've heard that this gives a really nice flavor to the meat. So I'm gonna put it to the test today and I'll let you guys know how it is. So what you want to do is take this cover off and you're gonna just pour some wood chips in there. You want to fill this thing up so you don't have to continuously keep pulling it out and adding wood. So I found that just doing one set of wood and a full set actually was enough to do the amount of meat that I did. Clearly this is my first time doing this. I spilled some on the table and I'm just trying to get it all back in there. So I'm sure there's a better way to do this. But for now, I'm going to do it this way. All right. Give that a nice shake so everything settles down nicely. And then we're going to get this thing back in there. And then once we get it in there, we'll move on to the next step. So you want to put the cover back on this guy here. Make sure that's secure. And you're going to install this back on the side of the smoker. All right, next you're going to come over here, hit the power button. That's pretty straightforward. You're going to hit this temperature button here, and you got some plus and minuses. So you're going to use the plus button to go up to the temperature that you want, and then you're going to hit that temperature set point again. Now it's asking you for time. How much time do you want to add? You click that, and then you're going to add your hours. Keep in mind you have to preheat it. And so I've already gauged that with the ribs and with the pork and steak that I'm doing, I'm going to need at least 6 hours. And I'm adding my minutes here once you hit that a second time. So you got 6 hours and 15 minutes. And then that little red light shows that it's working. Now it's going to blink back and forth. One that's showing you the amount of remaining time and one that's showing the temperature of the smoker. So this is a Weber brand of apple wood chips, and I just wanted to show you the bag so you can see exactly what it is, just in case you guys want to order this specific one. So this one does poultry, it does fish, it does pork, veggies. So I basically marinated my meat, and this is the steak, but I'm going to be doing pork and I'm going to be doing ribs as well. So here's everything loaded up. So this has got 4 levels. I'll tell you, if I had to do this again, I would not use foil paper. I would just put it right on the racks. I just tried the foil paper just to see how it would turn out, but I would definitely prefer it just sitting directly on the racks. So here's this wonderful latch again. We're going to close it up, and we're going to look at our temperature, and we're going to look at our time. And we're just going to monitor our time. And now I'm coming back to check on the meat, and whoa, that is a lot of smoke in there. All right, so some of that smoke cleared up and dissipated, and I can tell you right now this is smelling really, really good. I'm just checking to see how tender it is, and yep, that is really tender, very soft, and everything is looking really good. Overall, I must say this looks like it's going to taste very good. So you guys can see that for yourself, just how that looks. Overall, I'm impressed with the way this is turning out. I'm liking the way that the meat is feeling tender. Another thing I noticed is that the moisture is there. The meat hasn't dried out. It's just retained its moisture and everything is nice and moist. So that's a very good sign. So I basically left the vent fully opened when I smoked. So you can regulate the amount of smoke that you want. But even with it fully open, it was plenty of smoke in there. So I was impressed. So looking at this after everything was out, you can see what I was left with. And I think everything would have drained a lot better had I not used the foil paper. So next time I'm just not going to use foil. And I think the meat would actually drain a little bit better too. So this is the pan down here that caught all the moisture and the grease and everything. So it looks like I have a little bit of cleaning to do here, but overall, not too bad. The only issue I had was that I didn't put this on a level surface. So some of that moisture did come out and leak out, as you can see in the bottom here. But once I adjusted it and propped it up, it stopped leaking. So that's just something for you guys to be aware of. It's got to be a level surface. So here it is. Here is the finished product. And here is all the meat that I made. It was all very delicious. So I definitely recommend you getting this East Oak Smoker. I want to thank you guys for joining me today, and I want you to like and subscribe to my channel so you can continue to get more videos like this one. And I'll see you guys on the next one.